Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We give you a choice. Sit down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to make an offer for your treasures on the table today.
400. 500.
No, it's not enough, I'm afraid.
If I don't think that's enough money, I'm going to say reject that offer, gamble, place the same goods into an auction and hopefully get a little bit more.
That's it, 1,200.
I will be on hand at all times to help and advise you. Today the show comes to you from Royal Windsor. There's a fabulous crowd of people. They've brought along their antiques and collectibles. They are determined to do business. They want to walk away with, of course, the real deal.
Kicking us off today is Michael Hogburn, but will he light up when he sees his first lot?
Janet, thanks for coming in. It's something I instantly recognise. I've written books on this sort of thing, so you tell me what you know about it.
Well, basically, it's a ceiling light, and it would have been made in about the 50s, and it's been in a property up until last year, from 1950.
And was it in your house?
Yes.
You can tell it's old by the old wiring, can't you?
I had the house rewired.
Yeah, I think you needed to. Could have set light to the house with that, couldn't you? It's a nice item. It's the sort of thing I do like buying, but there's a certain price level on these things.
It's a bit of fun.
It is a bit of fun. It's quirky, and it's the sort of stuff I'd like to buy, really. So I will make you an offer.
Okay.
If you want me to. What are you going to do with all the money I give you?
Oh, well, if it's lots and lots and lots, maybe a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, you can have a Caribbean cruise.
Okay, then.
I'll tell you what I'm going to give you. 10 quid. And then that will get you your first cocktail.
A bit more than that, I think.
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Ain't worth a lot more, is it?
Oh, I think it's worth a lot more than that.
Janet, I'm going to go really generous then. 20 quid.
Well, I thought about £40.
Really?
Yes.
David, I get 40 quid for these all day long.
Now, hang on a minute. This is the guy that writes the textbooks on the subject, Antiques of the Future, and he's got 20 quid on the table.
Trust me on this one, right? I do write books on these, and thank you. But I sell these all day long at 40 to 50 quid.
Our independents are saying 50 to 80 quid. £20 still seems a little bit mean for a man that really knows his stuff. £30 is going down, and of course
really
he's got
is.
to restore it. What are we thinking? Are we thinking we should be having at least another fiver?
I was actually another tenner, actually.
You were thinking a tenner?
Yeah, £40.
Well, to be
and I'd
honest with you,
happy.
you know better than me, £40. And
That'd do a nice carry.
that would do a nice carry. Yeah, so...
This is the deal.
Right.
I've got to sell it. Right?
Yes.
Let's just take the money and the romance out
Yes.
of it. I am an antique dealer making money buying and selling antiques.
Yes.
I'm paying £30 for it. I'm spending £15, maybe £20 getting it rewired.
Yes.
Stands me in at 50 quid. I go to someone and I say, get the onion, get... I go on and I'm no, I'm going to carry on, you cry. And I go away to my dealers and I say, give me 55 quid. And they say, you're having a laugh. I'll give you 50.
Oh, the life of an antique dealer. OK.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
It's a hard life. Things are tough at the moment. We've heard what he's got to say. My advice is, I don't think you would get any more in the auction. Come on, Hoggy, another fiver for a curry.
I'll go another fiver for a curry.
OK, another fiver for a curry. I'm going to say, put the money down first, Hoggy. Snatch your hands across there, take the money very quickly, because he has a bad habit of crying at the end and taking it back. OK, I'm going to suggest a deal.
Let's deal.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Janet. It was good fun.
Bye.
Hoggy may write the books, but will he get the profits? We'll find out later. Alison Chapman has a smashing number at her table, but will it make her part with her cash?
So this is your plate.
Yes.
You look like a very intelligent man, so tell me about your plate.
Well, I bought it in a charity shop, and then I find out when I go back home, it's very rare manufacturing that used to be in Shropshire.
And the name of that firm is?
Cooley.
Cooley.
Yes,
yeah.
Cooley. And the mark he bears is the rarest mark the manufacturer he was using. And
so I'm going to stop you there. Let's have a look at this very early mark for Corley, and as you rightly say, a very rare mark. So that's
Salopian,
Salopian.
which is they used to mark in the late, they would mark with SOC for Coley, or S for Salopian, but it was a late mark, and the early marks they were like this.
And that would date it to round about
1772, 1780, that sort of period.
Giuseppe, it is marvellous to have someone who has found something, has taken it home and done this level of research. I admire you greatly. I think you have a real passion.
Yes, I do have.
You do, don't
Yes,
you?
I have.
It's wonderful, and that comes across so well. So, I've had a look at it. I can't see any imperfections. It looks perfectly good. What did you pay for it in the charity shop? No, you're going to tell me?
No.
I'm not putting money on the table if you don't. No?
No.
Because it's not going to bear any relation to what I offer you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, I'll put you out of misery. What I offer you will be in excess of £100. So now tell me what you paid for it.
£4.
£4.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's marvellous to my ears. You're already in profit. A fiver.
Don't think so.
105.
Bit more. That's a bit more.
155.
If you put another with the red one, we have a deal for 7.
I don't like that so much. I'll offer you £175 for your plate.
Maybe for the half.
Half.
Maybe for the half of the plates.
Half the plate.
Oh, yeah, David.
Well, it's a bit of period porcelain, very nice. It seems to be in good order. The independent valuers in the auctioneer, they're 1 to 2, and they're 2 to 3. I think you've had a cracking deal. You've bought it for 3 or 4 quid. Take a good profit, the first profit, the best profit. Pass a bit of a chance to Alison and let her earn a few quid too.
£175 for your blue and white plate. And I'm not offering you that because you've paid £4. I'm delighted you paid £4. I'm very happy you're making a good profit. But I don't want to tie up that kind of money in blue and white at this moment in time because it's not selling for big money. So it's a good offer that. Or you can go to auction.
we have a deal.
We're going to do it, Giuseppe. Hey! Well done. What a great find. Giuseppe buying this for £4. It was very helpful that David reminded him that his profit will be the greatest profit. However, I will make a profit on it, and I'm very pleased because it's a lovely early piece, around about 1780, and it's perfect.
Ian's in the mood for some hard bargaining.
Cufflinks.
Yeah.
Steel. And absolutely brand new. Unwanted gift or...
Yeah.
Unwanted
I
gift.
bought them for a Christmas present. I did a couple of years ago.
So you paid a lot of money for them.
I did. I know.
The thing is, they're very modern and they're steel. For me to sell something like that would be absolutely impossible at the Mont Blanc price.
Yes.
I don't think I would be able to come up to the price that you're looking for because I wouldn't be able to ask that price in my shop. I just feel that no matter what I offer you, you're going to turn it down.
You don't know that.
You know? You don't know what I'm going to offer you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to make one offer because I know that they're usually very, very expensive, even though they're steel. I know it's a silly offer of £50, but I just had a pair of cufflinks in the shop and I sold them for £100 after having them for 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
I paid £80 for them and they sat there for 5 years and I sold them only on Friday. And if I had these for another 5 years in my shop, I would go insane.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I think the best thing is take them to auction and
Okay.
let's see what happens.
Okay, fine. That's okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it'll be fun. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing them, and
Yeah.
good luck in auction.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm quite happy to take it to auction because I think it's worth a little bit more than what was offered.
Steel may not be for Ian, but here's hoping the well-known name will catch the eye of the bidders in the sale room. Let's find out as they go under the gavel of auctioneer William Rouse.
Now, Yvonne, on the dealer's day, you brought along a rather smart pair of gentleman's cufflinks. By Mont Blanc, you sat down with Ian Towning and Ian said, oh, well, I'll give you £50.
He did.
What did you think about Ian's offer?
I thought it was a bit low.
Yeah, Ian, we need a bit more money out of you, son. We're going to have to twist your arm a bit. £50 was not a particularly good offer, so you're here in the auction. 150 to 250 is the estimation. I think they should be somewhere around the lower estimate at least. They're coming up now. What are they going to make? Well, let's find out.
£80 to go for these. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Still not enough. 150 is the reserve.
Said it, whatever.
110, 120, 130, 140 in the corner. Do you want 150?
Said it.
150 there in the blue.
150 there. We didn't even have to sell them at 140. They're at 150.
150 they go.
On the money at £150. So I make that close to £128 that you're taking home. Satisfied?
Yes.
On the day, the real deal was £127, close to 128. That was the real deal.
Coming up, Alison is given a run for her money.
Hand out already. Can I assume that you're going to take my offer regardless of what it is?
No.
100.
No.
150.
No.
200.
More.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Royal Windsor. There's a swell of people in the den looking to get the best deal for their antiques and collectibles. We're with Michael, who has a pretty little scene on his table.
You bought in a little picture, tell me about it.
I bought it about 15 years ago. I just liked it, the landscapes, and I found out since that it's got initial EB for Edgar Barclay.
Edgar Barclay?
Yeah.
Victorian artist?
Victorian artist, yeah.
It's pretty much in that sort of genre, really, the Victorian period, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the lady walking down the lane, trying to find the sheep, looking maybe for her husband, the shepherd. It's got a charm to it, hasn't it, really? Why are you selling it?
I've got lots of pictures, so it's one of the pictures,
Yeah, it's obviously got a later frame or had some work done on it, hasn't it? It's had a clean-up as well. Did you have that done?
No.
No, it was like that when you bought it?
Yes.
Yeah. Like you say, it's got the initials down here, EB. I'm not au fait with the artist, Edgar
Barclay.
Barclay, yeah. I'm sure if I had my books in front of me, I could find out something about it. You know, it's a nice little picture. How much did you pay for it?
Quite a lot.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, well, time to make an offer, I think, don't you? I will pay you for this nice little picture 20, 40, £60.
No, that's not enough.
No?
No.
A bit more?
Definitely. Much more, yes.
Okay. How about £80? Still no?
No.
Really?
No.
I don't see it much more than that.
That's not enough.
No.
Do a bit more?
No.
No.
Not really.
No. Okay.
No. I mean, how much more did you want?
160? 170?
Yeah, I can't go that far.
No.
You want to take it to auction?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's the best thing, really, because, as I said, I'm egg on my face time. I don't know much about this one.
Okay.
How much did you pay for all those years ago?
Around £300 or
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, well, good stuff. I wish you luck.
Okay, thank you.
The pictures didn't capture Michael's eye. It's over to the Duke to see if he can get Irina her money back.
Irina brought in a rather nice oil painting by Edward Barclay. The subject was a figure on a country path. And she sat down with Michael Hogburn. Michael said, I'll give you 80 quid for it. She said, no, you won't. I'm going to gamble and send that picture to auction. She can't make it today, and I'm looking after her interests. The estimation is £150 to £200. The question is it going to make the 150 reserve? Well, let's find out. It's coming up now.
A bit of interest in this. I'm bid £100 for it, and 10 I'll take for this picture. £100, 110, 120, 120, 130, 140, 150 in the cap.
It's at the reserve.
You all done and finished? 150. There it is. 150 pounds, it's going to be sold. 150.
The gavel has gone down at 150 quid. Take off the commission, that makes somewhere close to 128 pounds. And that's the amount that we will be sending on to you, Irina. That is the real deal.
It's gold, gold, gold with Alison next.
Hello, my name's Alison.
Hello, and mine is Emma.
Emma.
Yes.
Lovely name. I
Thank
love
you.
your hat.
Yes, it's from Denmark.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice. And these are your earrings.
These are my earrings.
Straight away I can see one major problem with these earrings.
Okay.
The stems on them are so thick that they cannot get through most people's ears. How do you find wearing them?
I've only worn them once.
For that reason?
No, because I don't like big earrings.
And when you put them in, did you find the stem quite thick?
They were, but my earlobes, I got the lower ones, the holes are big anyway.
Did you buy them for a particular reason?
No, they were a present from a lady whose baby I looked after in intensive care many years ago.
All right, so you're a nurse, are you?
I was for 43 years.
Oh, well done. You look too young to be nursing for 43 years.
Not that young.
Would you show, how old are you?
62.
You're not.
I am.
You do not look 62.
I am 62.
Right, well, earrings, gold, they weigh about 12.6 grams and their value is lots of cash. You know, don't you?
Yep.
Hand out already. Can I assume that you're going to take my offer regardless of what it is?
No.
So shall I put it on the table?
Yes, please.
50.
Nope.
100.
Nope.
150.
Nope.
200.
More.
250.
Bit more.
270. That's a very good offer, and you know that.
Up a bit.
Ah, maybe I don't have to though, because no, you revealed in your face. Yeah, when we got to 250, I knew I'd hit the mark. Yeah,
you're nearly
that
there.
20 quid
Nearly
is your
there.
vote. No, 270.
Oh no, a bit more for my hat.
No.
For giving you the privilege of seeing my hat
All right,
today.
I'll give you what I originally was going to give you before you revealed your hand in your face. £280.
Okay. Could we put a fiver on top of that?
No.
Please.
No. I'll
Pretty
shake your
please.
hand and you can take the cash.
Pretty please.
No. That's a
Option.
very good offer and you know that.
Is that your last offer?
That is my last final.
Where's David?
David.
Please.
Okay, let's have a look. How much is on the table now?
£280.
Okay, it's marked 21 carat.
It is,
But
yeah.
we've calculated at 22. And the spot price of gold today, should that be melted down, would be £349. And so I'm going to say, would it be not too much to ask, Alison, £20? It gets you in a better position not to go to auction.
Yeah.
And I think you're still quids in, Alison.
Yeah.
I'm not quids in.
Well, you're about 50 quid
I
in.
never argue with you. You know,
Yes.
I'm allowed to make a profit, David.
You are. You need to make a profit.
And we're talking about your price based on 22. I've got my price
Okay.
based on 21. I'll put another tenner in,
Okay.
and that's it. See?
Yep.
Okay, now...
And she knows it.
Okay.
She's a minx,
you're
David.
You're not going to scrap those anyway. You are going to try and sell them because
No,
they
I'm
are
scrapping them. They're too thick.
They're too
Emma
good
will
to
tell
scrap.
you that
They're too good to
I know,
No,
they're lovely. but
the trouble with them is, and Emma will tell you this, she's only worn them once because the stem is so thick.
to go through the ear.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, we can get a drill.
So another tenner down then.
Okay, I'm going to get out of the way.
Great.
I think
Yes.
I think we've pushed
You've done
her as
enough
far
damage.
as we can push
Yes.
her. I think 290 is not a bad price,
No, it's
and I
not.
do not think we could do better in auction. So there you are. Okay, so I'm
Go
going
on.
to recommend
Go
it.
on.
Thank
Go.
you, David.
Pleasure
Thank
doing
you.
business with you, Emma.
Me too.
Enjoy spending the money.
I will. I will. I wanted a tenner extra, which she wasn't willing to give, and I got David involved. and I managed to get it in the end. And I'm going to Ghana and I'm going to spend that money, and I'm going to think of Alison today.
I am going to offer.
Coming up, what is causing so much hilarity? Find out after the break.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Royal Windsor.
Items are still pouring into the den. Next up, some glass figurines from a well-known name have landed in front of Ian.
Without a doubt, we can see what these two pieces are. They're definitely René Lalique or Lalique. They're quite late for me.
Yes, oh, I appreciate that.
You appreciate that. How did you get them? Did you go
They were gifts from my late husband.
Any idea how long ago he bought them?
I know I've had that at least 35 years, and that a little less, but going back to that, 30 type year.
And you've used them?
Oh, they've
enjoyed
been
them?
out on display for years, yes.
And now it's time to part with them.
I've downsized twice, so sadly there isn't the area to display so many items.
Unfortunately, for me, they're very modern. If it was 1900, 1920 Lalique, it does make good money and I can sell it very easily.
Right.
But the later Lalique is more difficult. I'm going to make you an offer. I know you're going to slap my wrist for it. I'm not going to be very generous.
Try.
But you might accept it, you might not.
Right.
What am I to say? Because I'm going by what I have in the shop at the moment, okay? £100 is a mean offer, I know that. And here comes David to confirm it, I guess.
Hang on a second. OK, I've heard what Ian says, and I can quite understand if you've got items in stock and if they're not selling, it doesn't induce you to want to part with more money. But I can tell you the independent valuations, we have a 150 to 200 and we have a 2 to 3. 2 to 3 may be ambitious because of the age, but there are collectors of Lalique out there. And bear in mind, though Ian is a dealer, at the auction we may get some private buyers. I think we've got a good chance at auction.
So, I think I agree with David,
Right. So
if
that
the
would be your final price?
Yes. So I would recommend that it goes to auction, really. Would you agree?
I think so.
Have you been to an auction before?
Many, many years ago.
Well, here's another opportunity. Okay? Thank you for coming and
Thank
good luck
you.
in auction. I hope they make you a lot of money.
Thank you very much, Ian. Not pleased with his offer, but with his advice to go to auction, yes.
Fingers crossed, Lynn, there's a Lalique collector in the sale room for you.
Now, Lynn, you brought along a rather modern piece of Lalique glass. So you've got a pin dish and you have this decorative frosted glass bird.
Yes.
You sat down on the dealer's day with Ian Towning and Ian said, well, it's quite modern and I'll give you £100.
That's right.
You were obviously a bit disappointed with that.
A little bit, yes.
OK. So you decided to gamble. The estimate is £250 to £300 and the reserve is £250. Modern Lalique can be notoriously difficult to sell, and it all depends who's here in the room. The room is full today, but we're looking for a particular type of buyer. And if we have a collector, a private collector who likes Lalique, we may sell it for that reserve. But we're about to find out. It's coming up now.
£150 to start me for the Lalique. 150 I'm bid. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. It's at £200 with me.
They like it. They're at 200. We're just short of the 250.
210 I'll take. At £200, you all done and finished. At £200 then with me, 200.
Gamble has gone down, they've passed it hasn't sold. So sadly, on the day, it got up to 200 quid and didn't sell. So that's the way it goes. You gamble sometimes, but there's always another story. Take it home and enjoy it. That is the real deal.
We're back with Alison, who seems to be having a coffee morning.
Hello, my name's Alison.
I'm Carol.
Carol, lovely to meet you. And these are your primrose yellow Shelley demi-tasse cups and silver holders, are they? Or
They're for a friend. I brought them in for a friend of mine. So.
Okay, right. So let's take the cup out. We've got a nice clear mark there, Shelley. Shelley's quite collectible now. And as I look at it, it's a Birmingham hallmark for 1923, which will date it, so that makes it Art Deco. It's unusual just to find 4.
I don't know whether the other 2 were broken or what happened to them, but she only gave me 4. So.
Right. Normally they are in a set of 6.
Yeah.
They're called demi-tasse, which is a half cup. They would have been used for coffee, etc., etc. Usually boxed. They usually come in a nice satin-lined box. They're not, to be honest, because there are 4, it's not really my sort of thing. I like things perfect, but I will put some money on the table. And you'll have to, she's given you strict instructions, has she, as to what to take, or have you got to decide for yourself?
So a bit of both.
Are you working on commission?
Oh, absolutely.
Good to hear. Yeah, I like a businesswoman. So, 50.
A little bit more.
Not from me. There's too many things wrong with them for me to get excited.
Not even a fiver?
Not even a fiver. I'm sorry if that makes me seem hard, but they are what they are.
Just a fiver for my commission and train fare.
No, you have to negotiate that out of that 50 quid.
OK then.
You sure?
Positive, yeah.
Absolutely?
Yeah.
OK, Carol. Thank you very much, darling.
Alison stuck to her guns, but has she bagged herself a good deal and will she earn a profit? Find out later. Now, will Michael be shaken but not stirred?
Seamus, I like the shirt.
Oh, well, very quiet
bright.
today.
Yeah,
very
just
quiet
a quiet
today.
little shirt, isn't it? So, tell me what about you bought in?
Cocktail shaker.
Correct.
Possibly 30s or possibly 50s.
Or possibly 80s?
When I looked at it, I thought it was probably 1930s. But
do you know that would give it a lot of charm and a lot more value, wouldn't it? The giveaway.
Oh.
Here's the giveaway.
All right.
If you want to date something, look inside it.
Oh, yeah.
You see how modern that casting is inside, all that, look. They didn't have that sort of machinery in the 30s. Good tip, you see? The 30s was a very important time. And lots of stuff came out in the 30s.
A lot of chrome coming
in the late 20s. A lot of chrome
20s,
plated, all that streamlined stuff. And then the other thing is the wear on the bottom. When you want to date something, look at the bottom of it and think, has that been standing around on something hard for the last 80 years? I'll make you an offer on it. It's got a nice look to it, hasn't it? Let's think, what am I going to pay for it? I'll give you 30 quid for it. I reckon that's double what you pay for it at the boot fair.
That's not a bad start.
No, that's a
That's
good
not
start.
a bad start.
Yeah.
Not a bad start. A bit more than that, I think. Need a bit
more. Yeah. If there was age to it, I would be paying a lot more money. I am going to offer you 40 quid. David, it's modern.
What age are you putting on that?
80s, possibly 90s. Tell you why?
I
thought maybe 50. I thought earlier.
I've had a look inside that, Seamus, like Hoggy is showing you. And that strainer is almost sharp. It's been pressed out.
Thank you.
I do not think it's 30s. The independents are saying 40 to 60 because the shape is so unusual, and had it been of 1930s one, I think it could be a fair amount of money. Now, it's 40 quid on the table.
Yeah.
What did you pay for this?
50 pence.
50 pence? Blimey! You had your profit. Leave it with Hoggy.
Yeah.
He has all these rich rock star friends. They'll be into that polar bear straight away. Hoggy will be selling it 140 quid.
Thank you. Seamus, we're going to deal, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well done,
Not
son.
going to argue, you know.
You can take that
I'll
with
take that
pleasure.
on there, yeah.
I'll make 50p if I'm lucky.
Well, there's not much doubt about who got the best deal there. Well done, Seamus. Coming up, Gilly plays hardball.
You're a man of metal, aren't you?
I am.
I like that. Well, also, I like a bit of a deal, and I like meeting my match. So, £7.50 on the table.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Royal Windsor. The last deal of the day sees Alison with some pretty little items on her table. Will Gilly tempt her to part with the big bucks?
So these are your rings.
Well, my wife's rings.
Okay. And you brought them for her.
Yes.
Because both of them are quite modern.
Yeah.
This one, which is the nicest of the two by far, I was surprised this was modern because it's very much in the Victorian manner. But I can see that it was made around about 1996, that kind of time. It's got a full hallmark, but the stones, they're not modern brilliant cuts. They're actually older stones, so they're an earlier cut than you would expect to see for the age of ring.
I see.
But I like it a lot. It costed you a lot of money. How much did it cost you?
I think it was over £1,000.
Right, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, that was new, that one.
Okay, and then the cluster, which is a lot more modern. It's 9 carat gold. This one's 18 carat gold. Slightly older than the other ring.
Yeah.
So you'd have brought this before that one. And why did you buy that?
She said, I'll give up smoking if you buy me that ring.
And did it work?
No.
So you've got duped.
I did.
Oh, well. Yeah, so why is she selling the rings? Because she didn't stop smoking? You're taking
Well,
them off her?
she's quite frightened to wear them, actually.
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's going into more costume jewellery and that sort of thing.
All right, then. So I should get my money out. And let's see, is your wife here as well? Is she?
No, she isn't. She's quite poorly, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But you've got strict instructions, have you?
I have.
So we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
No, it's not enough, I'm afraid.
600.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Not enough. Not enough.
Well, Alison, I've come in here because, let me tell you what the independent valuers say. They say 7 to 9 for the later ring, and they say 150 to 200 for the small one. I'm going to say 600 is a reasonable offer, probably worth a little bit more, but you have to make that decision.
Right.
My advice is ask for more, please.
Thank you, David. More, please.
More, please. Well, I'm very happy to try and do a deal with you on them. I mean, I want to go home with them. 650.
No, I'm afraid not.
Where are you in your mind's eye?
I think about 8, round about 8 would be the tops.
No, I'll be out at 8.
So that's as far as you go with them then?
No, I'd go to 7, but I'm not going to 8. So I'd put another 50 down, 700.
If you could see a way to put another 100, we'd have a deal on that.
That's 800.
No.
And at £800, it becomes a struggle for me.
Yeah.
I've come to help out here because I feel that Alison has pitched as far as she wants to go.
Right.
If she really wants something, she'll dig deep and she'll pay that bit more. I think she's dug her heels in here and she's saying, it's 700 quid, take it or leave it. You've got to consider now, can I do better at auction? Well, the answer to that is possibly. If the money is important to you, 700 is there temptingly dangling in front of you on the table. You need to make up your mind. I'm going to leave it with you.
Okay, thank you.
A bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush, remember?
I think I'll stick to my guns and go to auction.
You're a man of metal, aren't you?
I am.
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and plus it's the
But also I like a bit of a deal and I like meeting my match. So $750 on the table and you can still go to auction, but it'll make it harder for you.
It does do, but I still think the value's there at
you?
auction.
All right then. I shall give in and I shall let you go to auction and I shall wish you well. At least you'll have a day with David, which would be a bit of fun.
It's a sentimental value as well, isn't it?
It's a lot to give up, 750.
Yes, I know. I know.
All right, Gilly.
All right. Thank you very much, Alison.
Good luck at auction, darling. Thank you.
Now, on the dealer's day, you brought along 2 items of jewellery. A single 1.5 carat sized diamond set in yellow gold. And there was also another diamond ring with small clusters of tiny stones in a 9 carat mount. You sat down with our dealer, Alison Chapman, and she offered $750 for the 2 items. You obviously decided it wasn't enough. So you've now come to the sale and you've gambled. So let me tell you what's happened. The auctioneer, to try and maximise the potential profit, he's split them into 2 lots. Here's the first lot. There's a £700 reserve. Is it going to make it? Let's find out.
There we go, straight in here. I am at £500 and 50. I'll take £500 and 50, 600 and 50.
Well, it's climbing fast.
700.
It's at 700.
At £700, you all done? At £700, I'm going to sell it then, 700.
The gamble has gone down at £700 for your first lot. Now coming up, a small clustering, £150 to £200.
I'm straight in here at £120, 130 I'll take. With me at 120, 130, 140, 150, 160.
At 160.
£160 it is then, 160. Anybody else then? 160, 160.
The gamble has gone down at 160, so both have sold, and that makes a total of £860. Now, we have to take away the commission. I make that £731. What's your feelings now? What's your thoughts?
Oh, it's worth it.
Worth a gamble?
Yeah, worth a gamble, yeah.
At least you know Alison was on the money, you've had a try, you tried to get more money, it didn't work out. The real deal was with Alison Chapman, £750. You were on the money, girl.
Alison only just pipped you to the post, Skilly. But overall, it seems that the amateurs have shown the professionals how it's done today. After a steal purchase on the cocktail shaker at the car boot sale...
What did you pay for this?
50 pence.
50 pence? Blimey!
Seamus walks away with a great profit of £39.50.
Leave it with Hoggy. Yeah. He has all these rich rock star friends. They'll be into that polar bear straight away. Hoggy will be selling it 140 quid.
Hoggy has decided that the shaker isn't going anywhere. Instead, it's got pride of place in the cocktail cabinet at the Hogburn residence.
So now tell me what you paid for it.
£4.
£4?
Yeah.
It was Giuseppe who cashed in on this deal, earning a profit of £171 on his charity shop buy. You certainly have a nose for a bargain.
I don't want to tie up that kind of money in blue and white at this moment in time because it's not selling for big money.
But Alison's money was returned quicker than anticipated when she then sold the piece on to a collector of early ceramics in America. With 5 deals being done and only 1 item being sold on, it's the sellers that have cashed in. Well done.
It's been a really exciting day here in the sale room. It is full. There's been bags of action, lots of bidding and lots of selling. Now, that's what we like to see on the programme. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. See you.